Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with the most up-to-date data mine game files and what's been added this week. Likely going to get released next week as well in terms of the event, so hopefully this can help you prepare. It probably will get announced later on in today's blog post. Apologies for that. Usually I am a couple days earlier, but getting back from vacation, it's taken a bit of time to just get back to speed with this stuff. So without further ado, guys, lots and lots of things to look forward to, but more importantly, hopefully you guys have been following along and saving your resources as much as you can. I've been prepping my gold. I've been hoarding my ISO 8 campaign energy because it does look like that the level cap increase to 105. It could be as early as next week. And again, we'll see that confirmation later on in the blog post, but this is what's available right now. So let's talk about the event. Mental Mastery Milestone, the earning of Jean Grey shards and Crimson Mystic Gear. So it does look like Jean Grey's free-to-play event is actually going to be next week. Gain progress in this event by spending campaign energy, battling a Cosmic Crucible with Immortal X-Men, and as well as special offers. Usually you have to pay for that, but yeah, the fantastic rewards obviously includes Jean Grey, T3 ISO 8 materials, which in this case is also going to include the Crimson Mystic Gear training modules. You'll also earn points obviously towards the month-long Avengers Fitness Challenge, and similar to what we've seen in the last couple weeks, the Survival Training Web Milestone, which is the spending of Uncanny Energy to earn dumbbells, and as well as the Mental Mastery Milestone. Typically, from what we've seen anyways, you need to spend about 100 cores per day in order to actually get all the points for the web milestone. So just something to be aware of if you're trying to budget and determine how much you want to be saving versus using power cores to unlock characters. Then we have the big one here, level 105 cap increase. So gain progress in this event by leveling bio characters to 101 to 105, mutant, mystic, skill, and as well as tech characters. So very, very similar to what we saw in the past, but a little different take is that they've also included T3 ISO 8 ions, Crimson Red gear, and Omega Red Phoenix Force Red stars. So that's going to be very interesting to see what's going to be available for him, right? Obviously, we know the 2 stars is going to be pretty easy to unlock with the Escape from Kiln event at the end of the month, but it looks like his red stars are officially going to be effective as soon as next week, which means his character game file is also going to be added into the game as well. So yeah, that we can actually take advantage of and obviously preview. But yeah, that's kind of what's coming up, guys. Be mindful of that, because remember, with these level cap increases, you need a ton of training materials. You need gold, obviously, to manage that, and usually we've seen they've been consistent with the gold and training materials that we've seen in the past levels, especially from 95 to 100, right? I also want to point this out. This is a nice little bonus there, that the next strike pass here is going to be Kahori shard. So if you guys have been looking to unlock her or top her up, because we've already had a free to play event, well, there's a couple more opportunities there. I do want to pivot real quickly here and talk about the maximizing here of the level 101 to 105. Remember that I think last year when this first got released, it typically took most people about 3 to 4 months to actually get their account all the way from level 95 to 100. That's why I've been saving my ISO 8 campaign energy. Obviously, I'm probably going to core more as well, but it was just a nice little kind of head start, if you will, because I wasn't using ISO 8, and we had like 4 or 5 campaign energy events back to back to back, so it kind of just happened naturally. I wasn't intending to actually hoard it all, but at this point, the writing was on the wall. We knew level 105 was coming, so I figured, why the heck not? We'll miss out on some of the strike pass objectives and whatnot, but that's okay, because we were still able to make the most of the rewards. I do want to point this out real quickly though, guys. Last time when the level to 100 came out, we could actually double dip on some of the traded characters. So remember when I was like showing you earlier that obviously if you're leveling a bio character or a skill character, you're going to get points towards that. You could actually double dip. So this is obviously a different team from last year, but previously we had Kestrel and Dr. Doom available. So remember, Kestrel counted as both a skill and tech character. So when you leveled her up from, level 95 to 96 all the way to 100, you could actually get points for both those aspects there. Last time it capped out at 10 characters, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So that means she actually counted as 2 characters out of the 50 characters, right? 10 for each of the different traits. So why am I bringing this up? Well, we do have a couple more characters than last time, right? Dr. Doom is also one of them. As you can see, I kind of got stopped in his tracks because for me, when I was kind of managing the min-max in terms of what points was going to get rewarded, at that point, I already got what I needed and I didn't need to. So that's why Dr. Doom was kind of like in limbo. He also didn't get some of the reworks and potential revisions that I thought he would get when Cabal was announced. So it is what it is. But, you know, he is also counting as a tech mystic character. So in case you guys wanted to take advantage of that, you do need to bring him up to level 100 first. And then anything beyond that is going to give you the double dip. But a really good team here is going to be able to double dip here in terms of that. And that's actually Spire Society. You know, we got Peter B here being part of Bile Skill. We got Penny being Skill Tech. We got, oh, sorry, that's Castro. We got Spider-Man Noir being Mystic Skill. We also have Bile Skill for Ghost Spider. And then finally, we have Pav at Bile Skill. So these 5 characters are going to count, you know, as 10 characters out of the 50 if you're planning to bring these characters up. And they're not the newest Ray team, obviously, but I think they still have some really, really good staying value just because of the fact that Night Stalkers and Orcus are the only 2 teams that got released after them. So they're in a nice little sweet spot where we can still take advantage of the value for Spire Society, assuming that there's no, you know, new raids right around the corner in terms of needing a new skill team. But that's unlikely because we still need both the mutant as well as the bio teams to get released before skill gets replaced. That's kind of how the pecking order is right now in terms of what we see. So potentially right now, guys, as you see on screen, these 7 characters that I've highlighted could count as 14 characters out of the 50. So just something to kind of be min-maxing if you're planning to actually take advantage of that. But remember, if you are going to be bringing these characters up and beyond, you may want to think closely about, you know, how much training materials you got, how much gold you have saved up. That's why I've been hoarding and saving, because I've been preparing for this moment. And that's just with careful management. And with me being free to play, I have to manage my resources effectively and efficiently. So hope this is helpful, guys. Let me know what you think comments below, but pretty exciting. At least we're finally seeing the cap increase very, very shortly here. And we got Jean Grey's free to play event next week. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.